What is up, AFP Nation? I'm your host, Braedon, and we'll be going over the Steelers and Bengals matchup and all of that after the break. What is up, AFP Nation? Not much to talk about really with the Bengals and the Steelers game yesterday. I mean, it was close the first two drives, and that's about it. Before I go over any of the stats or anything like that, let's go over who the Steelers are and who they used to be and why it's not working anymore. Basically, if you think to yourself, the Steelers, you normally think of tough defense, can't run, hard, maybe get a couple passes here and there over them, but basically a good, sound defense, right? Offense side of the ball with the Steelers, you think, okay, they can run, they can hit you with a deep pass every now and then. They're pretty much all around a good team. Well, that all flipped. Now, if you think of the Steelers, it's basically anyone can beat them. They go from scoring 24 points in the fourth quarter, thinking they have hope, trying to carry some momentum in the rest of the season, the 7-game stretch there at the end, walk into Cincinnati, and just nothing was going their way. Steelers win the coin toss. They select to defer. Bengals first drive, get out and score with a Joe Burrow 8-yard run. So defensively, Steelers, all right? The main tackler on the Steelers side of the ball Sunday was Sherbert with 8 solo tackles and 3 assists. Not much to say about him. He played decent. I mean, no one really played great on the Steelers side of the ball. Someone that really did stand out to me, though, was Minka Fitzpatrick. Had 1 interceptions. And Cam Hayward, he just wasn't ready to go. Like, the Steelers weren't ready to go. Like, their play calling, their playing itself, from offense to special teams, nothing was ready to go. Cam Hayward and Wormley each had a sack. So basically, a sack Burrow twice, picked him off once, and still managed to only get 3 points the entire first half. Offensively, Big Ben, or Bad Ben, was 24 for 41, 263 yards, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble, which he lost. A touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a fumble, they lost. So you normally look at the Steelers like, okay, I bet you they ran the ball pretty decent. No. The leading rusher was Najee Harris with 8 carries, 23 yards, 0 touchdowns. Right behind him was Bullage with 3 carries, 21 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Like I said, not very good through the air either. Wide receivers, Johnson led that group with 9 receptions, 95 yards, 0 touchdowns. Chase Claypool came in not too far behind him with 3 receptions, 82 yards, 0 touchdowns. Firemouth found the end zone late in the third quarter with 1 touchdown. He had 4 catches with 40 yards, and Najee Harris had 3 catches for 14 yards. So, add all that together, and you get a 44 to 10 loss. Okay, it should have been 44-3, but Bengals put their backups in. Obviously, up that much, you don't want to risk anyone hurt, and they scored a touchdown. Firemouth found the end zone. I don't know. I mean, just wasn't the Steelers' day. I don't know if it just wasn't the Steelers' day, but looking back at all their games, they're just never ready to go. They're just never coming to play anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Big Ben, I think he's a problem. He has to go. He's done. Offensive line for them, not very good. Not very good. You got a stale mobile quarterback, has mobility of a tractor, okay? He moves like 3 miles per hour, can't truck no one. Put a hand on him, he's going to the ground. Like, he's not good anymore. Like, Ben's washed. So yeah, normally I like this kind of rivalry, and I'm a Bengals fan, so if you come to the Steelers, I'm like, okay, gonna be a good game, whatever. No, just swiped them off. I started watching different games because I was like, this is terrible. Like, this ain't even funny anymore. Bengals are dancing in the end zone, and Joe Burrow's, telling TJ Watt good block. Like, we were just clowning them left and right. Like, it was terrible. Couldn't watch anymore. But for the Bengals, flip the script. The Bengals side of the ball. Here's where it gets interesting. Quarterback Joe Burrow, 20 for 24, 190 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Minka Fitzpatrick intercepted him late in the second quarter, which was followed by a pick 6 by Hilton. We'll get into that later. Anyways, Braedon Allen came in late in the game. Only threw the ball 1 time, didn't complete it. Running the ball, Mixon led us. Obviously, just destroyed their defense. 2 touchdowns, 165 yards with 28 carries. Coming behind him was Evans, 5 carries, 23 yards, and Burrow obviously had 1 touchdown for 8 yards with 1 carry. So all around, pretty good running scheme. Running pretty much carried our offense today. Joe Burrow had a few good plays through the air. 190 yards, 20 for 24. You can't ask for much more. Higgins had a touchdown, 114 yards, 6 receptions. Chase, mostly a couple screen passes, but 3 receptions for 39 yards. Boyd, 2 receptions for 13 yards. The only one that had a touchdown was T. Higgins. So, looking back at everything, you really think, what have the Steelers done? They can't stop the run, they can't stop the pass, and on the offensive side of the ball, they can't run and they can't pass. So where do you go? Who do you turn to? You just got to play the rest of the season. Dwayne Haskins, can't turn to him. Mason Rudolph, I wouldn't turn to him if I had to even turn around. Like, Big Ben is your best option. He's washed. I don't know how. Like, you look past to last year when he's sitting on the bench, and going through his head was retirement. Why would you keep that? Retirement's in the back of his mind all the time now. You don't want that. He's washed. Defense side of the ball for the Bengals, Logan Wilson, 6 solo tackles. Had 2 picks on Ben Roethlisberger. The 2 picks were obviously Eli Apple, second game with the picked off Derek Carr. And I picked off Big Ben. Mike Hilton, pick 6, took to the house. 3 sacks on him. Hendrickson got a sack. B.J. Hill got a sack. Sam Hubbard got a sack. Yeah, like, when you ain't got a maybe quarterback, that's what happens. He lost the ball in a sack. Threw a couple picks here and there. Couldn't get the ball down the field. The only time the Steelers get the ball down the field is when they throw to Chase Claypool a couple times. Bam, bam, bam. Next thing you know, they're in the end zone with Firemouth. And that's it. That's basically sums up the Steelers offense today. Bengals, I don't have time to sit here and talk about what the Bengals did all day long. Put up 44 points mid-4th quarter. Actually, it was late 3rd quarter they had to put their secondary in. Being a Bengals fan, there's not much more you can ask for, but Steelers, what is going on? Fine, no heart, no passion, no desire to play football. All they care about is making TikToks in the locker room. And I don't think they even showed Juice Smith-Schuster on the screen one time. I think he has PTSD from going back on that field. He's injured, but he doesn't even want to stay on the sideline. He has PTSD. He can't even look at the field the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're a mess. They're a mess. Now that you look back at it, this is funny. I'm not saying this because I'm a Bengals fan. I'm saying this because it's funny. The hit Von Bell led on Juice Smith-Schuster totally changed the Steelers. In my opinion, totally changed the Steelers. A couple weeks later, they lose to the Browns. Okay, it's fine. They had all backups in. Playoff game, hopes on the line, lose to the Browns again. What's going on there? Fast forward next year. Oh, we beat the Bills in week 1. Woohoo! Yeah, then you lose to the Raiders. You tie with the Lions. You lose to the Bengals twice. Barely beat the Browns. It's just not looking good. Now the stretch gets even harder for him. You got to play the Ravens twice, the Browns one more time, the Chiefs. It's a mess for the Steelers, man. They gotta get this all cleaned up. They gotta find something out. This is a disaster. Couldn't get worse for the Steelers, man. AFP Nation, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe down below for any NFL content. Make sure you comment on this video what game you want Jace, because it's Jace's turn to review the game. Make sure you leave that down in the comments. And I'll see you next time. AFP Nation, I'm your boy Braedon, and I'm out. Well, so much for watching all the way through. If you did watch all the way through, make sure you go down and comment who you think is going to win your score predictions of the Bengals and Chargers game. It's in Cincinnati. It's in Paul Brown Stadium. Last time, Justin Herbert took the Bengals over Cincinnati week 1 last year by 2 points. Let me know who you think's going to win this time. And go down below in the description to see who I think had the best reaction to the Bengals and Steelers game.